Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for December 20th, 2024. This is going to be the last one of the year for me, as I will be traveling after this into January. So it'll be some weeks before I do another one of these. But today we've got Corn Guilds and Dark Ages and Adventures. Okay. We've got Junk Dealer, Butcher, Count, Amulet, and I guess Miser for trashing. We've got no plus actions? Looks that way. We've got Advisor draw. Hunting Grounds is going to have trouble. There's also Footpad. Terminal Space is going to be at a premium, so Count is a better trasher than normal here because if you gain a copper, it'll trigger Footpad, and so you can actually trash, like, where normally Count is trashing a net of 3 cards, you can trash full 4. That being said, with the lack of terminal space, I am not enthusiastic about having Count as my terminal. I'm not sure, how many terminals we'll want to play with, but we'll probably mostly want them to be Butchers. Butcher works nicely with Mission. I mean, in some ways, I guess Count could too, but... yeah, but do we want to open with Butcher or do we just want to open with Junk Dealer? I'm going to borrow either way. There's also the Knights to consider, but I don't like the lack of terminal space. I mean, I guess Sir Bailey is pretty good because it's non-terminal, but other than in general, I don't think that the Knights are necessarily super relevant. I suppose Sir Martin is the only plus buy, but I don't think that's going to matter too much anyway. I don't think we're going to realistically be able to do a whole lot with plus buy. So yeah, we're definitely going to want a Junk Dealer. And it is non-terminal. I think... If we borrow for Junk Dealer, we might end up with nothing. Maybe we take a silver. We don't have a terminal yet in our deck. The Butcher, obviously, then do, but this is probably the terminal that we ultimately want to be playing with anyway. Part of the problem is that there's nothing really exciting to turn estates into. Well, I guess Advisor's alright. Yeah, maybe that is better, and we aim to pick up a Junk Dealer a little bit later. It's like, if we get the Junk Dealer first, I'm trashing the estates with it, most likely. But maybe that's fine anyway. Yeah, I'm torn, but I think I'm gonna go Junk Dealer. Amulet. Alright, I'm not going to borrow to get an amulet or a silver. Just gonna... Okay, so... to borrow again... we have 4 coppers down there, which means next turn we could borrow again. We could go ahead and snag Sir Bailey just to, so that we don't have to worry about that. It's not the greatest... I guess we could end up with 3 next turn if we borrow here. Yeah, actually, in that case, I think I'll borrow for a Butcher. I don't care enough about Sir Bailey to want to miss out on my Butcher. And there you go. Silver's fine. Not really interested in Amulet. I'll take a silver. Oh, there's the Surveilly. Dame Anna's pretty whatever, to be honest. Go ahead and do State to Advisor. Oh, right. Wasn't even thinking about that. I'm actually wondering about Borrow for Mission, just to like skip past this. Although it's not a bad hand, like we will be able to buy something. Hmm. Hmm. What? We have 6 coins, right? This is our last estate. 4 coppers and a silver. Well, I mean, second butcher is certainly an option. I guess we could take Dame Anna. Yeah. That's probably fine. Alright, we'll take another silver then. It's definitely not amazing, but just having the ability to delete Sir Bailey, I think, has... Yeah, there we go. Bang. I don't really care about it beyond that. What did we reveal? An advisor. Okay. Let's go ahead and trash copper here. And pick up a second butcher. Sir Vander is actually not bad, just because of the gold gain thing. Is it worth taking for that reason, though? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Like, what can we open up that we would really be scared about? Molly isn't, like, scary, but is decent. And, like, pretty much everything else is kind of bad. But the other question is, do we care about Vander enough? I mean... I think it's a fine pickup. Alright, Sylvia's on top, so it doesn't matter. Mystic. Alright, I think we go ahead and do silver to butcher here. There's a slight chance that we draw, you know, one of our actions and are sad, but not that high. Alright, do we borrow for mission? I think we do. We could go ahead and butcher Vander now. I think I'd rather get rid of the estate first. Man. They just do? I cannot keep track of this crap. They bought a gold. Okay. The butcher, I wasn't going to use it anyway. We could do silver to mystic. And then go on a mission. It's too bad we're like going to keep skipping our junk dealer this way, but... Well, not necessarily. There's a 25% chance. Not that Mystic... God damn it. Not that Mystic is amazing or anything, but it's just like, well, might as well. Yeah. They gave me the Butcher over the Mystic? when I'm on a mission turn? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? All right, should we just go ahead and butcher Servander? Probably. Do we take a gold or do we take another mystic? I mean, the mystics will draw like a little bit. We could also take another junk dealer, honestly. Maybe I should have done that instead of the first mystic. Yeah, another junk dealer actually sounds good. Okay. I guess there's no reason to play the mystic first. Most likely reveal is copper, but is that what we want to see? Hmm. I mean, it helps us mission, so I guess it's fine. Nope. Alright, we've got the money for it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go gold to province. Oh, right, I wasn't thinking about the fact that we would draw this by mission. Rip, junk dealer. Oh, but not both of them. That's nice. Okay. Got a 50-50 shot at... So there's junk dealer butcher down there. So we'd like to see the junk dealer. Alright. Do we want to get rid of our second butcher at this point? Our deck is thin enough. I think so. We could just go ahead and take a province off of this. The other thing we could do is take a hunting grounds. Gives us more fodder. I do kind of like that. Right. This is confusing. Buys a province, pays 2 coffers. Surely you have to pay the 2 coffers in order to buy the province, right? Hmm. All right, so what do we have down there? We have hunting grounds, junk dealer, copper, advisor. Seeing the junk dealer and getting rid of the copper would be nice. Hunting grounds would also be nice. Getting copper doesn't really do anything. Getting advisor would definitely help. So we just gotta pick one, I guess. Let's pick hunting grounds, I guess. Hey. Oh, we have 2 advisors down here? Oh, are we down to 1 copper? I could have sworn I still had... Oh, we trashed... Right, we already trashed one this turn. Whoops. Okay. Well, that's fine. Mission... Advisor first, I guess. Definitely ready to get rid of one of these junk dealers. Okay. There's no... Yeah, there's just no... The sequencing here doesn't matter. We just butcher junk dealer to province. We certainly can. We could also take another hunting grounds. Yeah, we'll do that actually. Okay. So this is... Should know what it is. Advisor. Right. That's annoying. That's very annoying. And I guess we could junk the duchy. Or an advisor. Hmm. Hmm. And I guess we could also trash the hunting grounds. We still get the duchy, and we draw it. Um. I think I'm gonna trash the duchy. All right, so now actually should have actually taken another hunting grounds. I think. I mean, they can't get 3 provinces in a turn anyway, so I guess if we just don't take any provinces, we're totally safe. But I think, oh god, we're not going to be able to get the butcher. Oh wait, yes, we are. Right. Right. Do we butcher the duchy or the junk dealer? I mean, we certainly don't need the junk dealer, but it's just like a card that can see other cards. But I think we're going to take another hunting grounds. My, their butcher. Oh, they have another one. Oh, they just took 2 provinces? Okay. Well, that's easy. Yeah. So, yeah, the decks were pretty similar in the end. I think that the big difference was that the AI was just doing simpler things, like actually buying the provinces rather than using the butcher, which like you can't buy provinces on a mission turn, so like you get fewer total gains because you can, well, that's why I was playing with the hunting grounds. Is like I can butcher hunting grounds and net gain a card, which means I have fuel to keep gaining cards, and so I can, you know, in theory I can gain 3 cards, right? Like well, is that right? It's like you butcher, you buy mission, and then you butcher again. And I guess it's not necessarily 3 cards. It's like, but you can gain multiple cards. You can gain more than 2 cards, I guess. Like if you're butchering and buying something, you can only gain 2 cards, and you can't. like you need to keep having cards to trash in order to get half of those gains. So like, yeah, getting the hunting grounds. Maybe the mission thing isn't actually needed, but it is like more cost effective. Like playing Butcher twice rather than playing Butcher once and buying something, because mission is cheaper, basically. And like just having like the one Mystic and the Junk Dealer that I had most of the time, plus the like coffers from Butcher is enough to afford mission, whereas they had to keep like playing the golds to be able to buy the provinces. And going province to province doesn't really help you if you're not in the lead. So yeah, but I mean, they weren't doing something like super different. So yeah, not the most interesting kingdom for sure. If there was like some plus actions, then you could do cool stuff with like Butcher Footpad, where Butcher is trashing something and then you draw thing and you can butcher that with another butcher, you know, stuff along those lines. But as it is, it's just like, whatever. Not really the bang that I wanted to go out with for the last one of these for the year, but I guess that's just how it is sometimes. In any case, thanks for watching. I will see you probably in January. I'm not exactly sure. I know what my travel plans are, but I'm not exactly sure what's going to be going on when I get back. So terms of whether I'll have time then or later, but we'll see. But yeah, until then.